my loves. It is actually Monday today. I'm sorry I have been such a dreadful vlogger and I'm not sure when this is going to go up, but you may have noticed there wasn't a vlog last Sunday, so I feel like I should definitely explain. That vlog should have gone up by now and it should have all been edited. But essentially like a lot's been going on behind the scenes with kind of like looking for a property because we're looking to buy at the moment, stuff going on with that, and I got really quite poorly again. I don't know what is going on with me at the moment. There's a few things I know were going on, but yeah, and then I had to go to Cardiff for work, and so that sort of took over. So yes, basically like just life has got in the way, so I really do apologise if you were looking forward to Sunday's vlog, and it will have gone up at some point, but I'm just making myself a cup of tea, so I thought I would just check in and explain, and also let you know this week it should be a good one because Simon and I entered quite a few times the competition to win a Labubu. So on Saturday we actually won. So on Saturday we're going to go and pick up our Labubu that we won for Popmart. So I'm definitely taking you along for that. Other than that, this week I'm just going to check in as and when. I had so much to show you as well. Like the week just gone, I did a big home bargains haul. I did like a really good M&S haul. Oh, there was so much stuff like that I was like, this would be so good to show you guys, but yeah, I just didn't have time to vlog, and I knew I wouldn't have time to edit, and anyway, I'm sure you don't need to know about all of that. But while we're here, this is something that I picked up in Home Bargains. This is the Dubai chocolate, the white chocolate one, so it's crispy, is it Gaddafi and pistachio nut with white chocolate, and it is absolutely delicious. So it's best, I find, if you serve it chilled. It just tastes better that way because traditionally it's like a dessert. So this is what it's like. So it's thick white chocolate, and then you've got the Gaddafi and pistachio cream in the middle. But I would highly recommend this if you like this sort of thing from Home Bargains. I think it was around £3.50. So yeah, I'm just having that with some loose tea because while I was in Cardiff, unbelievably, they actually had a bird and blend shop. So I know I've been raving about bird and blend tea for a while, but this is the chocolate digestive loose leaf tea. So I got a big tin of that from the shop, and I also got a packet of the malted milk loose leaf tea, which they only do in the shop. So that was really cool. I also got lots of Welsh cakes from Cardiff, which have been going down really well. I actually bought Simon a big packet for himself, so I think he's taking those to work with him. So that was all really, really nice. It was a really kind of like nice trip. It was actually the last one that we're doing because this has been kind of like a temporary arrangement prior to us going into the office. And yes, it's the last one with like those colleagues because I am moving teams. But I've just picked up, so I got these from Amazon. I think it was 3 for £3. They're like little loose leaf tea things. You pop your loose leaf tea in there and then you just add it to the cup. So I'm just letting that brew, and then I'm gonna add some milk and have that with a couple of squares of chocolate. And yeah, that's it really. I had Botox done on last week on the Friday night, I think. No, Thursday night, because I went to Cardiff, yeah. So Thursday night I had Botox. It's now Monday, so it's starting to settle a bit, but usually I need a good top up after like 2.5 weeks. It doesn't tend to take too well on the first go, and it takes about a week to 10 days to really settle, but it's definitely starting to. And I had got quite a lot of expression back in my face, which actually, although I think it did make me look older, I quite liked. And the only thing I did notice is makeup didn't go on as smoothly, and I don't know, but even Simon said to me he actually quite liked the fact that I had all that expression back in my face and the laughter lines and stuff, which makes me sort of think maybe I'll like have it less regularly, because I did, to be honest, I hadn't had it for about 6 months when I had it just now, and so like a lot of it had worn off because it does wear off. And yeah, it wasn't too bad. The only thing that I find has worn off a bit is my filler, which I had around my jawline, and that's worn off a lot sooner than anticipated. And I did speak to the can't even say that word, about that, and she said it could have been, you know, because I've been ill, because I was on steroids for like my allergic reaction, stuff like that, but your body can just metabolize at different rates. So yeah, that has worn off, but I don't want to like get that done regularly because it's filler and we don't know, I don't think we know enough about how much that holds in the face and moves around the body and so on. I don't want to end up with more problems, like create more problems for myself. So yeah, I'm going to leave it for now, but I can definitely feel like the little dips that I had it done for. If you are new here, I basically had it to kind of smooth out my jaw because I had the distinct sort of little dip here, almost like a mini jowl kind of look, and it wasn't like super noticeable or anything, but it made me feel so much more confident having that sort of snatched, but that started to wear down. So that's something that I'm thinking potentially in the next couple of months maybe, but yeah, we shall see. Anyway, this week is like quite a quiet week for me, but yeah, as I say, we are going to go to Birmingham on Saturday, so I am going to take you along for that finally. So I've been saying I have going to be for ages, so that will make a more interesting vlog. My loves, I'm just being silly and trying on this hat for holiday, because I absolutely love it. But I've got this one, I've got a Miu Miu one, and I'm not sure which one to take. And I'm not even going on holiday for like a month, but I'm starting to kind of plan my outfits and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's kind of giving beekeeper vibes, but I don't know. I haven't even done an outfit of the day with you actually today, have I? So I've got cardigan from Ralph Lauren, and then underneath it I've literally just got a little sloggy crop top, and then my Adenola lounge shorts, and then my £1 Primark flip-flops. So really mishmash, wasn't going anywhere. But from Skims I ordered a couple of things. So first of all, an accessory. I absolutely love the Skims claw clips, and they have so many good colours that have gone into the sale. I used to have a black one, but I lost it sadly, and then I got a pink one which I wear all the time. So I love now wearing my hair up half down. It's one of my like favourite ways since I have this weave, and I can wear it like that and it not show, like with the tape extensions. It's just so much easier to do that hairstyle with this kind of weave hairstyle. So I got the hair clip in the navy blue. So it just says Skims across there, and it's almost got these like little diamantes, and then it's a beautiful rich navy. And I wear a lot of navy blue, so I thought this would be a really nice one to have. I've actually got like a different weave in at the moment. So I've got an LA weave in, and normally I have like a flat track weft. If you are used to like your extensions, you might know the difference, but I had a lady come over to the house. I was trying to change the lady who does my extensions normally, because basically she lives too far away. How many times can I say basically? Sorry. She lives too far away. She lives over an hour away, and Simon has to drive me on a Saturday. So I was trying to find someone more local, and I did find someone, and she said, yeah, I can do that method, that's not a problem. But when she came over to the house on the weekend, she was like, oh, actually, I don't think I can do this method, when she was removing the weave that was in. But then she'd already removed all the hair, so I was like, okay, well, we need to get the hair put back in, because I feel so naked and uncomfortable without my extensions. And she's like, well, I can just put it in using like my method, which is basically an LA weave, and that's a very simple sewn in weave, so it doesn't feel as nice, like it doesn't feel the same, like it feels okay, but it's just not what I was used to before and what I really loved. And also she didn't double up the weft, so it actually feels really quite sort of like thin and spindly, and it wasn't great. But I've got an appointment with my lady who I've been going to for years towards the end of August to do the same thing again, so it doesn't seem like I can actually find someone at the moment who can do that particular method. So it must be quite what's the word? Yeah, it's basically a very niche method of hair extensions that they've done in that salon that I used to go to, and the lady who does my hair, Freya, she is absolutely incredible, and it just distributes the attention so well on your head. So if you haven't had a weave before, this method is very, very good. This LA weave feels a little bit I mean, it's only been a few days, so it does feel like tighter and a little bit more uncomfortable, but other than that it feels fine. I think it's probably just because I'm so used to the other method, but because I'm not having that done for a few weeks, I can definitely update you on the LA weave method, because that's very, very common. That's a long way of explaining. I got a claw clip from Skims, but anyway, I love the navy blue. I think that's so cute. And then also in the sale, something I've wanted for so long from Skims, which is one of their soft lounge robes. Now these were, I think they're originally 96, which I thought was way too expensive for like a thin summer robe. This went into the sale at £52, I think, so it's almost half price. It's made out of the same material as the soft lounge pyjamas, the Skims dresses. It's over 90% modal fabric. I got this in a size small. I think there was like small, medium, large left. And what does it say? It's a soft lounge short robe. Oh, but it's just a beautiful pink. If I can find it, I'll link it for you guys, but because it's sale I might not be able to. But this is just like the perfect summer robe basically. Not too warm, but still gives you that extra layer when you need it, when it's on those chillier mornings, or just if you want an extra layer in the morning. And so just walk past, and yeah, so I absolutely love the colour, love the softness of it. It is amazing. I'll show you in the mirror actually. So this is the length on me at 5'4", and it's like nice and oversized but not extreme. Like, it's just such a nice fit, as with all Skims things. You've got pockets, as I say, that beautiful soft lounge fabric, lovely colour. Like, it's actually, I did want the bubblegum colour, but now having actually tried this colour on, I prefer it. It's much softer, so I'm so happy. Because I've been wanting like a summer robe for a long time, but I've been holding out for the Skims one to go into the sale, and it finally did. So now's the time, guys. If you are looking for Skims pieces and you have something in mind, I would definitely recommend grabbing them in the sale, but just make sure that you're signed up to the newsletter so you can go on as soon as possible. I've also got a package from H&M. These bits from H&M I really do need your opinion on, because I got them for my upcoming holiday, but I'm not sure if I really need them or if they're really going to suit me. It's just a very simple dress, so I actually have something very similar from H&M in yellow, and the fit is really nice. So this is just a black sort of slip dress with a really nice open back detail. Probably won't look like much on the hanger, but we will obviously try it on together. It's like a maxi length, so I thought that would be good for like one evening, because one thing I'm slightly lacking on is evening outfits. It's a top and bottoms, and you buy them separately. It's like a sateen sort of fabric, but it's more, just looking at it now, it's not as like shimmery as I thought it would be. It's more of like a cotton. So this is the top. We're seeing this together in real time. That is so pretty, the detail on it. So this is the shirt. It wasn't that cheap actually. I think this is quite pricey. I'll have a look at the prices in a bit. But anyway, I got this in extra small. Glad I did, because I thought it looked pretty oversized. It's like that on the front and then that on the back. So the fabric is really quite beautiful, like the pattern on it. And it goes with matching trousers, which I got in a size small. Stretchy waistband, drawstring, same beautiful detailing, and they have this like cuff detail on the bottom, and they're super wide leg. I think we're going to have to get them tried on to see what they're like, but they feel beautiful quality. They're 100% lyocell. The trousers are a little bit big, but I reckon Simon's going to hate this. He's going to say it looks like pyjamas. There he is.
You got PJs?
No. But yeah, I think they might work for an evening outfit, but let's try them on together in a bit, and when I've done dinner, and I think we'll see what they look like on. Guys, these are the trousers, which Simon said he thinks they're really pretty, and they are. I love the detail at the end, like the cuff detail, and I also really like the fact they're a drawstring, a real drawstring. So I've just got them on with my sloggy bralette. But, like, well, to start with, I should have gone for the size down because they are oversized, and I think that's definitely the look of them, but they're just a little bit on the big side. And if they were smaller, I could also hitch them up and cinch them in, which means they wouldn't drag on the floor so much. So I'll have to see if I keep them, if they've got an extra small. But yeah, I'm just not sure, like they just look really pajama-y to me. So I'm going to try them on with the shirt, but I feel like that's not going to help the pyjama vibes. I just feel like they look so much like pyjamas.
They do. Oh, hello.
What I will say on this is very pretty, like, and they would make beautiful pyjamas, but the fit of the extra small shirt is really nice. Like, it's still like a little bit relaxed, but it's like a nice fit. I haven't done it all up because I really don't think I'm going to keep this. It's not doing what I thought it was going to do. Balance you there just so you can see, like, the detail is absolutely gorgeous. And I think potentially you could wear this shirt tucked into like jeans or with some denim shorts, and the fabric feels beautiful quality. But yeah, I'm going to return this one because I just don't think I'm going to get wear out of it. And I was going to tell you the price, wasn't I, as well? I think it was quite pricey, around the £40 mark for each piece. So it's quite an expensive outfit, really. But the dress, sorry, I forgot to show you that. Completely forgot about it. This dress also is on sale at £6, which is just ridiculous. The fabric feels lovely and like soft and slinky. And I would have sized down, but because of my belly, I'm glad that I kept a size small, because they kind of like, it's still, I'm going to have just eaten, but there. But if I'd gone tighter, it would have been really obvious, whereas I feel like this skims a bit, which is really nice. And yeah, I think it's a really nice length actually. So it's almost maxi. It's just a very simple black spaghetti strap dress. I'll just pop you there so I can show you the back. It's just so simple, but on holiday with some nice accessories and like little sandals. It's one of those dresses that you can just sort of chuck in your suitcase and be good to go. So for £6, I think that will definitely be a keep. I will link these items. This one, if you can get it on sale, then yeah, it's definitely like, everyone needs a black dress, don't they? But I'm going to spin you round because I want to show you the flowers that Simon bought me. How stunning are they? And they're literally like, I don't know, they're just so beautiful. Like the colour of them, and they're just so gorgeous. So if you were in the Worcestershire area, they have a florist which is in Chapel Walk. I think it's Chapel Walk by Primark. And they always have beautiful flowers on there, but they seem to have offers on sometimes, because it was 2 bunches of roses for £5, which I thought was a crazy price considering how much you can pay just for supermarket flowers. Good morning, guys. I've just showered and washed my hair. So this is the first time that I've washed my new weave, my LA weave. So you can just see it's kind of sewed in there. It's very similar to what my usual lady does, but it's just a different method and it's not as comfortable on the scalp. But I am getting used to it, and it feels, yeah, it feels quite nice actually. So once I've styled it today, I will show you what it looks like. And I've also booked into a local salon just to have the ends trimmed, because the lady who fitted it, she didn't trim the extensions, but that was my fault, because basically she fitted the extensions, but during all of this happening, a seagull had well, not a seagull, a pigeon had flown into our kitchen window, and I could just see it staggering around outside, and like it was concussed or something. And I was like, Simon, you really need to go check on that bird, and don't let the dogs out, because I feel like with dogs, and especially Honey, like, you know, they have a bit of like a killer instinct sometimes with animals that could be dying. So he didn't let the dogs out in the garden. He said the bird's gone round the edge of the back of the shed in the garden, which is right at the back. So I was like, okay, so leave it. I'll go and check on it when she finished my hair. But literally, she just finished sewing it in. I was like, I'm sorry, I've just got to go and check on this bird, because it's all I could think about. And so she like went, and Simon said goodbye to her and everything. And then I was up at the shed and looking at the bird, and I realised the bird had actually, trigger warning, fast forward a few minutes if you don't like talking about animals passing away. So yeah, the pigeon had passed away. It was curled over, its little head, like its mouth was open, like it was absolutely heartbreaking. I know it's just a pigeon, some people might think that really silly, but any life I just feel like so passionate about. And it also brings back like memories of obviously like my other dog, and I'm sure if you've had animals you'll understand. But anyway, so I thought I'll go and get a towel and wrap up the pigeon, because the last thing I want is for some kind of fox or other animal to come in and get it, or the dogs will go out in the garden and they'll, especially Honey, will be interested in the fact there's a dead bird in the garden. But then I was like, what am I going to do with it? Because I'm not going to put an animal in the bin. So I rang the vets. No, I rang the RSPB. RSPB said there's nothing we can do, but you can ring your local vets and see if they will take the bird. So I rang the local vets, which luckily are just around the corner, and they said, yeah, that's fine, bring the pigeon round. So I wrapped it up in a towel and walked it round, because luckily the vets is just around the corner from us, and then they just took her or him and said, we'll take it from here. I don't actually know what they do from there, but I presume it's in a humane way, which is what was most important to me. It just didn't feel right to chuck a bird in the bin. Anyway, that's a long way of saying that's why my hair is not trimmed, and I need to go and get it trimmed tomorrow, just so that it doesn't look sort of ratty on the ends. But I will show you when I've styled it. But I popped on the camera as well because I wanted to show you a few new hair products that I've picked up, and also this brown mascara. I can't remember if I've showed you this brown mascara before. I think I have, but it is fast becoming one of my favourite mascaras, and it is less than £5 on Amazon. So it's from a brand called Essence, which if you're in the UK, I think they used to stock in Wilkinson's before Wilkinson's went under. It's Lash Without Limits, and I get it in the brown. It's the Extreme Lengthening and Volume Mascara. Now I'll just grab a mirror. So this is a true chestnut brown. So if you're looking for a true chestnutty brown, particularly if you like fairer skinned, I think it's really flattering. But I still like it even on my like darker lashes. This is a true brown. Most of the brown mascaras are basically black, but this is what it's like. And I'm going to pop it on and show you because it is so good, and it comes off really easily. And yeah, I've just really been enjoying it. So when I'm not doing my like super glam days, I'll wear this mascara if I'm wearing mascara at all. So that's my lashes as they are now. I'm just going to comb this through. It's just such a lovely brown colour, and it's so lengthening. And as I say, it just feels so comfortable on the lashes. My face is still not feeling like 100%, like where, you know, I had all those issues with like an allergic reaction and stuff like that. It's still definitely feeling like puffy and not quite itself, but hopefully with time that is going to start getting better. But it was quite a severe allergic reaction. I think I went through this in my last vlog or the one before. I've been really poorly with a severe allergic reaction, which they still don't know what caused it, but they think more than likely it was actually from a new medication I was taking. So anyway, that's the mascara. So you can just see it really lifts and lengthens, and I'll do a close-up when I edit this back for you as well. But it's just so lovely, like curls your lashes, lengthens them, and it's the most gorgeous brown colour as well. So yeah, thought I would just jump on and show you that. But I'm going to do a little bit of light makeup, and then I'll show you these products. So I bought another one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow freezers. This is just the mini. I love this product so much. So yeah, that's just a repurchase. It's basically just like a gel, but once you've got this on, your brows, they don't move. It literally laminates them. It is so good. And then I got this product, which I've heard so many people rave about. Sorry, there's hairs everywhere. It's the first time you wash your extensions, they shed like anything. And this is the Kerastase 8-Hour Magic Night Serum with plant-based proteins and niacinamide. It's an overnight beauty sleep high nutrition serum for dry hair. So you just put it on every night, and apparently it's supposed to make your hair smooth, glossy and nourished. So let's give this a go and see if it works. I actually picked this up on Look Fantastic, but after that I noticed you can actually get it a bit cheaper on Amazon, so I will link it. But yeah, let's see if it's any good. But a lot of people have been raving about this. It's like a face cream, overnight face cream for your hair. especially if you've got hair extensions or, as I say, dry hair, which is prone to looking quite frizzy. And then I also got this from Slick Hair. This is a wax stick, and this is really good for basically, you know, those flyaways that you get when you do your hair. No matter like what you do, how you straighten it, you still got that kind of hair sticking up, the baby hairs. Or if you want to put your hair in a slick back pony or slick back bun, this is so good. So you just wind it up, and then you've just got the wax in there, and then you literally just pop it over your head wherever you need it, and it just gets rid of those flyaways. It gives a really nice slick back look, especially if you use like a stiff bristle brush. It's a really nice product. I got this in the £10 Tuesdays that they do on Boots, but usually it's around £15. But yeah, really good. And I think if you're on the go, this is a nice product to take if you need to keep yourself looking, you know, fresh and nice throughout the day. And then finally, I think I showed you this before, the Kerastars Wild Rose Glazed Drops. These are amazing. They make your hair so glossy and shiny, and it smells, it's the most beautiful smelling oil I've ever smelt. And the only thing is I'm getting through it a bit too quickly, and it's so expensive. But yeah, I would definitely repurchase it as a treat because it is beautiful. And I think this one, yeah, as well, I'll see how good it is, because again, it was pricey. However, it is on Amazon, I think, for 35, and I think I paid 42, but full price it's £50, and you only get, is it 90ml? So yeah, it is a very pricey product, so hopefully it works. Anyway, that's new in my sort of beauty bag at the moment, and I will see you guys again in my next clip. So I've just styled my hair now and like basically straightened it. As you can see, it really does need a trim. I think I'll probably have it cut to here. It looks look a bit better, but I've got all these like fine baby hairs and everything across my hair. So I'm just going to pop in this wax, and also my hair feels really, what's the word, like weighed down with product. So I don't know whether I just put in too much of the Colour Wow Dream Coat, and I needed to put a little bit less. I tend to drench my hair in that because I find that it gives you such a lovely glossy finish, but it does feel a little bit like I might have gone a bit overboard. I haven't curled it just because the lady tomorrow is going to be trimming it, so it'll be easier if it's straight. But then I'll probably add some curls in tomorrow. So I'm just going to wind this up and then just show you, like, basically just going to run it over the top. I'm just looking in this mirror over here, and that's just like tamed those hairs. It's really useful because I find that those are just, yeah, they just kind of look like very staticky, but it doesn't feel like really sticky. I mean, obviously, if you did like a slick back bun, you could really go in with the product, but just doing it like this, just like gliding it gently over the top, it tames down those hairs, but it doesn't like make it feel claggy or sticky or anything. So yeah, really enjoying this product. I was going to add a little bit of the Kerastars hair oil through the ends, but I really don't think it needs it. It feels very, very soft and silky, almost like a bit too much because of the Colour Wow product. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is this one. It's the Colour Wow Extra Strength Dream Coat. It just kind of coats your hair, and then when you style it, it just eliminates the frizz, and it just makes it really like silky smooth, because obviously a lot of these are extensions. I say a lot, there's like 2 thin rows, but this is my real hair here, so it's really long, but it's just so thin, so this adds more thickness. But because she didn't like double it up, it does actually look quite thin anyway. But I think once I have like an inch chopped off, it will look better. I'm not sure what it will look like put up in a ponytail. Let's have a look. But I think that looks quite nice. It looks very nice and sleek, and it's just so nice with the weave because you don't see it like with the tapes, but you can probably see I've got all these like fine baby hairs, and a lot of it, like here, I don't know if that's breakage or if it's regrowth, because I definitely feel like my hair has got better. Like it's got more, what's the word? Like it's got thicker, like it's not as sparse. So I think that might be regrowth, but it's hard to be sure. But that stick just allows me to get those bits down so they look a lot neater. I haven't gone through my outfit of the day with you either today, so I'm just wearing this little top from, it's really old, from ASOS, like a halter neck top. It's just really comfortable. And then I'm wearing my Adanola lounge shorts because I'm not actually going out today. And then I had this top on which has still got the tags on it even though it's really old. I need to actually cut them out, but this is like a woven top cardigan from Zara, and it is a really nice summer, I think it's a really nice summer option actually, because it doesn't feel like too weighty. It's a lovely colour. I wish I'd shown you guys my outfit yesterday, because I wore like some chocolate brown trousers from H&M, like really light summery ones, a chocolate brown crop, and then like just a little cardigan. I really liked the outfit, and actually Simon said he thought it really looked nice having all the brown tones. But yeah, this is just a very nice light short sleeve cardigan. It's great for throwing over, and it's great for like by the pool and stuff on holiday too. Right, okay, let me get on and stop waffling as I have things to do, and I'll see you guys later on. Work has long finished for the day, and I was just filming some try on clips for my upcoming Halara haul. Halara did give me quite a few pieces to do a video with them, which should be coming live next week if it hasn't gone already. So just trying on all the pieces to see what the fit is like and everything. It's a bit warm for leggings, but I have got a couple of pairs of leggings from there. But I wanted to show you this top because you may have already seen it obviously if the haul's gone live, but this is so nice. This is exactly the kind of like style that I'm really into at the moment. This like cricket, country club, golfy kind of style. I don't know how to describe it, but actually this top is slightly small for me. This is an extra small, and I probably could do with sizing up. That being said, it doesn't cut in anywhere. It's just that it's very sculpting, and I prefer things a little bit loose. But the shape of it, like the way it cuts on the arms, the little collar here with the little stripe detail, the ribbed material. This is the back. I just think it is so nice and flattering, and I think you could wear this with like denim shorts, skirts. You could wear it with like anything really in the summer, and it's such a nice top. So yeah, while I'm filming I just thought I would show you that. There's some really lovely pieces in that haul actually, like some really beautiful pieces. But yeah, anyway, so the day has finished. I'm thinking we'll take the dogs out for a walk when Simon gets home, because it is, just checking the temperature, well, it's 23 degrees and sunny, so it's like borderline for being too hot for them. So we'll see how it is when Simon gets home, what he thinks, because I don't want them to obviously get overheated, because they were in the garden for a bit and then they just started to get so overheated. But anyway, I just literally came on to quickly show you that. Hi guys, I literally just went to get my hair trimmed and to do a little Waitrose shop. So next week I'm actually in the office twice. It's going to be really busy, so I thought I would, yeah, use my break wisely today and go and get a few things done. So I think I mentioned that I didn't get my hair trimmed when I had the weave put in, so they just literally cut off about an inch just to make it more even at the bottom and look a bit thicker. So happy with that. Obviously it's not styled at the moment, but it is Thursday today. I thought I would go through an outfit of the day. I've also done, as I say, a Waitrose shop, so I will go through that with you. And yeah, there's a few things I wanted to show you, but let me go through my outfit of the day, because I'm loving my outfit today and it is perfect for summer days. So you can probably see I've got this sleeveless polo neck on from Tommy Hilfiger, which I got at the designer outlet, and underneath it I've got this nude bra from Sloggy. I love these, they're so comfortable. I'll link them in the description, because these are like my favourite nude bras, because they've also got this like very fine strap. So yeah, they're really nice. And then I've just got my linen shorts on from H&M. These are a little bit big to be honest, but they're just so like roomy and comfortable. They've got pockets, they've got this drawstring, and then I've got these white flip-flops on that are from Primark, which I didn't go out in. I'll show you in the mirror. She went out in my black Hermes Oran sandals with this outfit, but yeah, these are I'm wearing around the house. And actually these Primark flip-flops are so good. I can't believe that they are only £1. So yeah, it's my outfit. It's very easy breezy, and I have my big bag today. I'll show you that one. Bag from Babbler Bags. They sent to me ages ago just to see what I thought, and I've actually been loving it. And my little soy milk Labubu. I had this cardigan on, which is really, really old, but I did not need this cardigan. It's actually roasting outside, and I didn't even have sun cream on because I thought it's really overcast when I went out, but actually it turned out that it was really rather warm. But this is Tommy Hilfiger as well, but from like, would have to say 5 to 10 years ago. It's just a oversized navy cardi I've probably worn on the vlog a few times. So what did I get? Where should we start? So I got some mints. There's a mint assortment. I love the toffees. They're my absolute favourite. So I got those. It's just nice to have one once in a while, and Simon likes them as well. Some oat milk. So I completely run out. I haven't really been having coffees, but I realised I'd run out and I might want a coffee, an iced coffee or one on the weekend. So I thought I'd pick up some more oat milk. I've then got some of these. These are the Ryvita Thins. They're really nice. They're about 30 calories per slice, and they're just so tasty. All of the flavours are nice, but I think my favourite is the salt and vinegar. But these are new, so this is a smoky barbecue flavour, so I thought I would try those. And then I got a trusty favourite, which is the 3 cheese one. They're really tasty with cottage cheese. I got some Jolly Hog pork sausages because these were in the on offer in Waitrose, and I thought we could have hot dogs again. So I absolutely loved it when Simon did the hot dogs the other night. He did them with their brioche buns with mustard, yellow mustard, ketchup and crispy onions, and it was so delicious. I'll pop them in the fridge. Oh, I got this as well, which is reduced sugar sweet chilli sauce. We don't have any sweet chilli sauce, and I really fancied some the other day with salmon, so I got that. And then, what have I got? This is my cup I took out actually. I'm gonna have a sip of water now. It is so warm. Rocky's looking at me. He's like, who are you talking to, Mum? And then, I had these sunglasses on my outfit as well. These are my classic YSL aviators that just go with everything. I've been wearing these more often lately, I think. I think it's because where there's branding on my clothing or bag, I like to have, these are very minimal, so they're a nice sunglass. Before I show you the rest of the Waitrose stuff, let me show you something I got off Amazon. It's a bit cheeky, but I was Googling on, Google, designer AirPod cases, and this came up, and this is on Amazon for £5 or £6, and obviously it looks like the YSL logo, doesn't it? But yeah, so I've just popped my AirPods in there, but I couldn't believe it. I don't know how they've got away with it, and I don't think obviously it looks amazing quality or anything, but it's a good little designer replica, I guess. And yeah, it's only a few pounds, so I'll link it in case you're interested. I thought it was super cute, but also it's got this clip so you can clip it to your bag or whatever, and it's really shock proof and sturdy, so it will keep your AirPods safe, and you can just charge it easily through the bottom. So yeah, I thought it was quite a cute little find. I think that's everything in my bag. I'm just going to spritz a bit of this. This is number 62, just one of the OGs from Sol de Janeiro, but yes, so I thought that was super cute. So let me show you the rest from Waitrose. Right. Okay, so I got some of these protein bars. I absolutely hate protein bars except for these ones. I'm not even training. I just bought them because they're so delicious. These are the Trek Power Bars with Lotus Biscoff, and it literally just tastes like you're eating Biscoff spread but hard, covered in milk chocolate. It's amazing. They're 190 calories for quite a small bar, so it's quite, they're quite calorific, but I actually think it's worth it. They're so delicious, and because they are higher in protein, they're actually keep you fuller than like a chocolate bar. You do get a decent size, I suppose. Yeah, I got some of those and I thought, I was saying to Simon the other day about trying those actually, but they always seem to be out of stock, so glad I managed to pick them up. And then these were on offer. These are from this brand, is it Crosta and Mollica? Black peppercorn Italian crackers. These are for Simon. He loves like a nice cracker with like cheese, cucumber, that sort of thing. So I thought he could try these ones. I'm not sure what they'll be like, but I think they'll be nice. They had like, they usually have themes in Waitrose that are on offer, and it was an Italian theme today. I then got some of these. These are the Gut Health kefir yogurts, but usually with kefir yogurt, it comes in a big tub and then I forget about it, so I end up wasting it. So I prefer it when the yogurts are like in individual tubs. So these are 120 calories per yogurt, and you've got 2 mango and passion fruit and 2 mixed berry. And these are really nice, and because they're kefir, they're supposed to be better for your gut. I then got some Hovis digestive crackers. I thought this weekend we could do like a bit of a cheese and biscuit board. We love doing that in the summer, especially at the weekend. And I love these little like Hovis digestive biscuit crackers. I don't know if anyone's ever had these before. They're basically just like this. And when I was younger and we used to get a big box of mixed crackers, I used to like take all these ones because they're my favourite. They're like a sweet cracker. So yeah, really nice. They're more like a biscuit really, to be fair. I then got 2 tubs of fat-free cottage cheese. This one's really, really nice, and I just have it with, sometimes for lunch, with these Rivita crackers, and it's like a low-calorie, high-protein snack really. And then, right, pop those away. Got quite a lot actually. I didn't realise how much. I got some of these. These are the mini twisters. I haven't tried this flavour before. These are tropical flavour, 45 calories per twister. In the evening sometimes I really want something sweet, but I don't want to have like anything big. I just want to like try and curb my sweet craving, and little lollies and things, they tend to help. So I got those for the freezer. I then got these. These are unreal, these True Fruit. If you haven't seen them before, they went absolutely viral on TikTok and things like that. So these ones are the strawberries covered in milk and white chocolate. When I try one, I will show you, they are unreal. So it's like a frozen strawberry covered with a layer of white chocolate and then milk chocolate. They're the most gorgeous, delicious snack, especially in the hot weather. But you need to leave them out for about 10 minutes before you eat them. They're really expensive, £6, and they were reduced to £4.50 today. So I thought I'd pick them up seeing as they were on offer. And Simon loves them as well. Also on offer, it was an introductory price. Ottolenghi, which is that famous restaurant chain, have got ice creams now in Waitrose. So they had coffee and cardamom, which is the flavour I picked up. They also had vanilla and, vanilla and miso caramel. I can't remember the third flavour, but I thought while they're on offer price, which was, pistachio and cherry ripple, while they're on the offer price, which is still quite a lot, £4.50, I will give this a go because, yeah, apparently they should be absolutely delicious if they are, if the hype is to be believed. Double cream, whole milk, sugar, cardamom extract, Colombian coffee. So it's all like good ingredients. It doesn't look like there's much artificial ingredients in there at all. So I thought that looks delicious. So I will definitely do a taste test on camera when I try that one. In fact, that needs to go away. It's quite melty. And then finally, I just got a bag of our favourite brand of fries, the Strong Roots Crispy Crinkle fries. All of the fries in this range are really good. It's pretty much all natural ingredients, and they're great in the air fryer. They're so easy to cook in the air fryer. So that is my mini Waitrose haul. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon. Right, it is a couple of days later, or maybe one day later. But anyway, I'm going to insert the footage of when I went to collect my Labubu from Popmart, and that will be inserted now, and then I'll come back to you afterwards. Come with me to collect my Labubu that I won on the raffle. First off was the train to Birmingham, then straight to Popmart. It was really empty. We had to show our email confirmation, and then she checked our ID, and then we were able to collect the Labubu. So here is the unboxing. I did film on my phone because it was just easier just to take my phone and not my whole camera that day. So I knew that's sort of like the only place we were going, bar a couple of other places. But I've got some really cool bits to show you, along with obviously the Labubu. I have jumped on the hype. I think I mentioned this last time. So they do run a raffle like every week, Popmart, and so I've been entering the raffle. Simon won this one and I've entered again this week and I've won a... Oh, come here then. So I've actually won again this week, and Simon. So we've got 2 to collect this week from Popmart. So we're going to end up with all these Labubus. I'm not probably sure what to do with them. So I'm not sure whether to sell them or, I don't know, would you be interested in a giveaway for a Labubu, guys, on this channel? Just, yeah, let me know. Anyway, but I am having a lot of fun with it. So anyway, let's show you without further ado. You will have seen the video, so you know which one it is, but I got this one here, which is so adorable. It's so, so cute. This lovely mint green colour. This is from the Have a Seat collection. If you've got kids or if you're interested yourself, this is the collection. It's this one here. It's called Cuckoo. So with the genuine ones, they come with like little barcode on them at the bottom here. And yeah, it's just absolutely adorable. I had it on my bag, like on my Longchamp bag the other day when we went to the cinema. We went to see How to Train Your Dragon, which I'll be honest with you, I did fall asleep a couple of times, but it was really warm in there and I think I was a bit overtired. But yeah, this little guy is super cute, and this is the box and everything came in. Obviously it's a blind box, so you find out which one you've got by opening up the packet, and it's very childish, but it's very kind of comforting and exciting at the same time. So let's pop him over here. So what I'll do after work this week, because I have to go through Birmingham, is I will go and collect the one that I've won. Obviously I can't collect Simon's because you have to go in person. So yeah, I'll go. It's one of the Coca-Cola special edition ones, so I'll go and get that this week. So that's that. I am going to keep the box and everything just in case, like, obviously I decide to sell them later on, because I think they are like, well, they are collectibles, aren't they? And then I got a few other bits I wanted to show you. So, get that out of the way. I'm going to the office either tomorrow or Wednesday. So I thought I might do like a what's in my work bag video for YouTube. So I think I am going to do that, because I was going to show you like what's in my work bag now, but I thought it might be quite a good video, especially if like you guys go into the office, whether that's every day or a couple of days a week, just to maybe give you some inspo, or maybe you can give me some better ideas as well. So I'll do that later on, but I'll show you the bits I got from Birmingham when we popped in to get the Labubu. So first of all, I went to Primark and I got this lip liner. This lip liner was 75p. I was going to buy the Huda Beauty lip liner, that's in the shade Pinky Brown, and I don't think this is quite the same colour, but when I was in Primark I was so impressed with the brow pencil I'd got before that I thought I would try the lip liner. And this is gorgeous. So I'll pop a bit on my hand so you can see the colour. It is like a pinky brown, but it's got a bit more red tone to it. It's a bit warmer. If I just go on, it's so creamy and so smooth. I'll pop some on my lips so you can see as well. Sorry about the state of me today, actually. Oh my God, my hair's a mess. My skin's a mess. I was just like, yeah. I don't know, I've just like not really done a very good job of anything today. This glides on like an absolute dream. It's beautifully pigmented. I think this is a really nice colour as well. You can actually just use it like a lipstick if you want to, because it's actually really kind of like, it's not drying or anything. I wore it yesterday and in the cinema it does come off like, well, it's not as long wearing as my like favourite lip liners from Dior or whatever, but those are what, £26, and this is 75p. So it's, yeah, I don't think you really complain. They're also vegan and cruelty free, which I didn't think I actually was. It's not that I'm not bothered about it, but I haven't been conscious of that in beauty before. But knowing that that is the case with the Primark Beauty is actually a really nice feeling. So yeah, that's the product. Beautiful, 75p, can't believe it. So yeah, I picked that one up. I then got some new stationery. It's like being back at school, isn't it? So I actually got this from the works. So I've got one of these pens, which is like 4 colours, but 1 pen, which I'm always making like notes and stuff like that, and always like sometimes wish I had a different coloured pen, but I thought I don't want to have like loads of coloured pens. So this one you can just, so obvious isn't it, but literally pop down the colour you want. So you've got purple, pink, green and blue. And yeah, so that was about £2 I think. And then I got a pack of highlighters. These are just for my work bag again. I just put one in there, but they're like nice pastel colours, and rather than those big thick chunky highlighters, I got these. They're a lot nicer, so they're just great for like making notes and stuff. They were quite cute, and yeah, love the colours. And then I also got a pack of coloured pens, and these are just to keep at home because that one I'll take with me, so I just have to take 1 pen, but at home I've got all the different colours. So that was my sort of stationery buys, and then I've got a couple of bits to show you. I'm just going to go into this bag here because I've got like a mishmash of stuff basically. So I got some body tape from Primark because this was, yeah, £3, and you get a massive roll of it. And when we go on holiday, I've got some dresses that aren't quite secure on the chest area, so this is to basically stick it down. So I think to open it and see, but you kind of like, oh, this is the wrong stuff. I think this is to like tape your boobs down as opposed to stick it to the fabric. You want double-sided tape for that. Okay, this is not the right stuff, but if you do want body tape, they sell it in Primark. That's actually good because I've actually got to do a couple of returns to Primark anyway, because I ended up getting a bra that's completely the wrong size. This here is a brush from Il Makiage. I'll link as much of this stuff down in the description box if you're interested in it. But I ordered my usual concealer from Il Makiage, and the free gift this month was a foundation brush. They do beautiful brushes, Il Makiage. They're such lovely quality, so it's nice to have a brand new brush, and they just come with your concealer if you're on subscription. So I get shade 8. It's the Flawless Multi-Use Perfecting Concealer. I've spoken about it a lot on here, but it is my favourite concealer because of the texture of it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's about £20 if you get it on subscription, but it's like light as anything and doesn't look like you're wearing any makeup. So it's a really, really good one. And then, oh, this here, this on the side, this spray, oh my gosh. I have raved about the Sol de Janeiro number 71 for such a long time. And this is a year-round scent, I would say. But I smelt this in Boots and I just had to get it because, well, I actually got it off Look Fantastic because it was cheaper, but I smelt it first in Boots. This is number 39, which is a limited edition fragrance, which is very sad. I hope they put it into their normal line because this basically smells like the tropical version of 71. It's absolutely gorgeous. So it is, what are the notes? Unwind in Paradise with notes of coconut cream, tropical orchid and toasted praline. So the toasted praline gives you that kind of scent of this one, but then because it's got that coconut cream and that tropical orchid, it's got like this, oh, it's just absolute heaven. You just have to smell it to believe it. If you could walk past a Boots or something, and yeah, it's just unreal. And if you get it on Look Fantastic, they often have discount codes, so you can get it at a really good price. Beautiful. I'm going to take this to my, when I go on holiday, basically, as my like everyday body spritz, because it is so, it's got that holiday feel to it, as all of the Sol fragrances do, but this has also got that yummy, nutty kind of, yeah, toasted smell to it as well. Absolutely stunning. And these just have such staying power, and unlike any other body sprays, I don't know how they've done it, but Sol de Janeiro body sprays, they just don't have that kind of alcohol-y, synthetic, cheap spray scent that you sometimes get with other body sprays. They smell expensive like perfume, but obviously not as expensive as perfume. So yeah, number 39 is, like, I would say it's my summer favourite fragrance. And if you layer it with the Bronze Goddess Nuit, match made in heaven. Also 71 with that is a match made in heaven, but for summer this is, I can't wait to pair those on holiday, like in the evening. It's just such a beautiful beautiful scent combination. Like, you smell absolutely delicious, like a Hawaiian princess. Okay, so then I got from Amazon some more little face razors, because I do like to shave my face, like the little sort of fluff that you get on your face, and every time I do it I do dispose of them for hygiene reasons. So they're just like that. They're very effective. I really like these ones. These ones are also biodegradable, and they're a really good price on Amazon. So I got those. I think I got 2 packs. Oh yeah, 2 packs for about £4, I think. So I'll keep those in my stock of those. I then got another mascara off Amazon, which is this one. This one I've shown a lot again in my videos. It's the Maybelline Sensational Waterproof Mascara. It's obviously a drugstore budget friendly mascara. Very, very good though. It's like lengthening, thickening. It doesn't go anywhere. Like when I was on holiday before, like you head under the water, your mascara is not going anywhere. So I've got this just to take on holiday with me, because I doubt I'll wear mascara in the day when we're swimming and stuff, but if I do want to for any reason, like maybe we go to a bit of a fancy place, or I don't know, then I'll wear waterproof mascara. And also in the heat, sometimes with the humidity, obviously your makeup can run and stuff, so waterproof is always, I think, a good option on hot holidays. So yeah, that's one of my absolute favourite mascaras from Amazon. I've got another pair of wipes, again just getting prepared for holiday. It's only a few weeks away now. Another bottle of the Nivea eye makeup remover, which in my opinion is the absolute best eye makeup remover, because it removes waterproof mascara, so inevitably it removes any mascara really easily and with minimal effort, and it's just so kind on your lashes and your eyes. I've never had an issue with this, and yeah, it's just a vegan formula and really, really nice and really cheap. It's under £2 on Amazon. I then got 3 bottles of this from Holland & Barrett. One of the bottles is in my bedroom, but I ran out of this and hadn't realised that I had run out of it, and so I didn't take it for a couple of nights, and both those nights I couldn't sleep. I went and repurchased it from Holland & Barrett, and I bought 3 because it was on 3 for 2, and that night I slept again. It really works. I don't know how it works, but it does. So if you haven't heard of this, this is a supplement, like it's a natural supplement. It's magnesium glycinate with ashwagandha, and it's basically for like calming, sleep, anxiety, that sort of thing. You take 2 tablets about an hour before you go to bed, and it just promotes like a more, for me anyway, it really works, restful sleep. I fall asleep more quickly. I just rate it so highly, like if you struggle with sleep. And I also feel like it reduces my anxiety as well, and that is, yeah, there's a lot to be said for natural, I think, and I'm just really, really pleased with this product. It really works. It's not cheap, so I'm like, you know, when I have to fork out £50 for 3 months worth of this, it feels like a lot, but then I think to myself, I'd spend £50 so easily on, I don't know, a nice pair of shoes or whatever, and that's just, I'd wear those how often? And yet I don't think you can really put a price on your sleep and restfulness and state of mind, but there seems to be like a block in my head and generally, you know, between paying for things that you kind of have to as opposed to things you want. Does anyone know what I mean? Like, you kind of want to buy that nice pair of shoes or new makeup, but you don't want to buy supplements that help you sleep. I don't, maybe that's just me, but that's how I feel. But these are definitely worth it, and they have definitely worked for me. I was speaking to the lady in the shop and she was like, I've had so many people say that these work. So, and I was like, yeah, well, I can attest to that, but everyone's different. But if you are struggling, I would definitely recommend going to speak to the ladies in there. They're so knowledgeable about the different supplements, and it doesn't have to be if you're struggling with sleep or anxiety or anything. It's just whatever your kind of like concern is, I suppose. They just have so much knowledge about all the different herbal supplements. Every time I've been in there, I've been so impressed. Even when I had like thrush symptoms and stuff like that, they recommended a herbal remedy and it works. So yeah, oh, that's just my jumper that I took to the cinema yesterday. Also from Primark, I picked up this cardigan for the summer. Oh, what's it got on it? Some fluff. So they had these really cute little pointel cardies. Can't speak. Nighties, not a cardie. It's just a short mini dress type nightie, but in this really soft pointel fabric with these really sweet little like flowers on it. I really liked it. It was £10. I thought it was a little bit expensive for Primark for such a basic piece, which usually probably would have been £7 back in the day, but I love things like this in the summer. Like, they're so cool, they're so easy to wear, so I thought I'd pick that one up. And I also got these, which I've been looking for ages in Primark. I'm so glad I finally found them. So this is a pack of 3 bras, which are basically dupes of the Skims ones. So you get a pack of 3 for £8, and they do them in like their usual sizes. So I got the extra small, and that fits really nicely on me, being a 32A. Well, 32A/34AA, depends on the, and also it depends on the brand and so on. But yeah, so you get this deeper colour. So if you're like of a deeper skin tone, that could work for you if you're looking for like a nude bra. Then you've got this colour, and then you've got like the sort of standard nude colour. But I thought 3 for, oh no, it wasn't £8, it was £12. 3 for £12 I didn't think was bad. £4 a bra, considering on Skims they're like 36. I mean, I'm not saying they're the same quality or anything, but they're not. I do have a Skims one, and it's not vastly different. So yeah, I picked those up. And then I thought I would try this bra, but I thought I was picking up a 32A and ended up with a 36C. So it's just absolutely massive. I mean, I wish. So yeah, that's going to have to be a return. But it was only £4. It's wireless. It's like really soft. I thought it'd be a lovely bra, but I obviously wasn't paying proper attention because it was on a 32A hanger, but obviously the size is completely different. So typical Primark, isn't it? You have to always remember to check the hangers against the garment that's on it. Okay, next up, I got some, I told you this was a mishmash or random order, but I got some grape water from Cordially. So I ordered this off Look Fantastic again. I don't think it was discounted though. I think it's £10. This stuff is so nice. If you like the Cordially Beauty Elixir, you'll love this. If you love any kind of refreshing cooling spray, this is so nice. But I've also recently bought the Beauty Pie one, and that's really good as well, but that's also £10. So you just, it's like a really fine mist. So it's absolutely perfect for just refreshing your face throughout the day. I've actually did that a bit close. So like my face is now pretty much drenched, but it refreshes your face. It calms your skin. It's cooling. It's perfect for the summer. It's obviously got grape extract in it. It's made from, it's grape water. So it's got lots of antioxidant benefits. It's great for things like rosacea. So I love this product, and I haven't had it in my makeup bag routine for ages, and I'm so glad to have it back, and I'm going to keep it in my work bag to just spritz throughout the day. But it's also great to spray like before you put your serums on, or in between layers and things in your skincare, to really lock in that hydration, which is what I've been doing with the Beauty Pie one. And I've noticed my skin's not looking great at the moment, but that's hormonal because I've just come on my period, so obviously I'm going to get spots around my chin and things, but it has been looking like nice and hydrated from doing that extra step. So that one. I got this from Chanel, so I'll open her in a second. This is an empty packet. I don't know why that's in there. I also got this from Primark, but it's downstairs. I'll show you that next week probably, but basically it was only £2. It's basically like one of those facial rollers that you can pop in the fridge, and it's nice and cooling, so it's nothing really exciting, but I thought I would pick it up just to depuff and stuff in the morning, and again to take away with me. I love doing little self-care things like that on holiday, taking some cooling eye masks and things in the heat. So oh yeah, what are these? Bikini bottoms, right? So I got these from Primark because they're £2.50, and they've got the tie sides, so you can adjust them in terms of sizing. And I've got the black bikini top but not the bottoms because they never had it in stock. Because the bikinis from Primark, like the £2.50 ones, you need to get them so early in the season. So I managed to pick up the black bikini top but not the bottom. So now I have the bottoms, also £2.50. I got another one of the Quarterly Beauty Elixir because this is just an OG favourite. Like, it refreshes your skin. It's got so many good benefits for your skin, and it's just a lovely makeup refresher as well. This is particularly good for, I feel like, reviving your makeup throughout the day when it can look a bit kind of stale. I picked up an umbrella because I don't have one, and this was from H&M, and I was, well, it was £8.99, which I thought was really ridiculously expensive, but for some reason I just couldn't find like a really cheap umbrella. And even in Primark, because I spotted them in Primark after, and they were like £5.50, and they didn't look as good quality, and I thought that was really expensive. I thought you used to be able to buy an umbrella for like £1, but obviously not. And I thought the colour on this one from H&M was very nice and neutral toned, so I got that for walking to the train station and stuff, because the weather is very, very variable. Some jeans, which I'll show you in a second. I got this. It's actually to take to work because I'm sick of like taking basically lots of different chargers for like my headphones and stuff, and this is like an all-in-one situation. Okay, so this is what it's like. I've taken it out the packet, so you just open that like that. So you've got the USB adapter there, and then you've got this all fits into this little unit, which I thought was really good, really clever. It was only £4.50, and these type of things you can pay quite a bit for. So you've got the USB-C adapter there, which goes in like that. So you can either plug it in USB-C, or you can adapt it to plug it in so it's a USB. And then on the other end, you can adapt it so that we've either got the USB-C, or you've got like the charger, like the original, the older iPhone model, or like my EarPods, for example, use this adapter. So I can pop this on here, and then I can use that. So I just thought that was such a great compact. And then on the back, you've also got the other adapter. Do you know the one I mean? Like, it's kind of a different shape. I think you can use that. You need that for certain charging things. And then you've even got that, which you can use to get, you know, your SIM card out of your iPhone. So very clever and compact, and I thought that was such a great little design. So I'll be taking that to the office with me, because I can just literally chuck it in my bag and know that I've got all the adapters that I need, and I'm not looking around or asking someone to borrow a charger. So that is everything from Primark. Very easy to wind back in, actually. There you go. And then it just fits into here. That is so clever. That's like my favourite thing, I think, that I bought. How sad is that? I got another bottle of the Cetaphil Healthy Radiance Toner, again just from Amazon because it's half price on there, and it's one that I use morning and evening. And then last but not least, we'll go through those other two bits. So these jeans, these I spotted in H&M, and I just thought these were so, so gorgeous. I am doing an upcoming H&M haul, so you will see them in that haul, but they are so nice. I'm going to link them in the description for you because they run true to size. They've got these beautiful pockets on the front. It's kind of like 70s design. They're really nice and high-waisted, like soft, stretchy denim, like not super stretchy like Halara or anything, but really nice denim. They're a wide leg, and the cuff on the bottom is just so nice. They're just so flattering and so, so nice. I'm going to also pop in a picture that I took of myself in these jeans that I took when I was in the H&M store, so you can see what they look like on before that video. But yeah, really gorgeous, and as I say, run true to size, which is nice to know in the jeans. And that brown, I don't want to wish away the summer, but when I come back from holiday, I know it's going to be turning to autumn, and yeah, that is just the most beautiful chocolatey brown. So yeah, got very excited when I saw those. And then obviously Chanel. I have mentioned that I was going to pick this up actually. So this is the Chanel Le Beige. It's basically a foundation, but not. It's kind of the epitome of no makeup. So in the packet you get the product here. So it's called the Le Beige Water Fresh Tint. You can see all those pearly beads in there. It's like a very, very light camouflaging coverage. It feels like you've got nothing on. It's water-based. It's so light. It's perfect for holidays, but just perfect if you don't want to wear like foundation as well, but want that like almost like a filter on your skin. And then it comes with the brush to use with the product, and the brush works perfectly with the product. So you've got your little Chanel logo on the bottom, and then this gorgeous soft dense brush. So what I'll do is in my next vlog, we'll use this together when we do like a bit of a get ready with me when we have a chat, because I can show you how to use it and how it looks on the skin. But I got the shade medium plus. I don't want to waste any of it because it's not cheap. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous product. And as I say, I will show you in the next vlog, but I think this one is already getting like really too long. But if you're looking for like a very lightweight product, I would definitely rate this. I've had it before and I haven't had it for a while, and it's gorgeous. The medium plus looked like a really, really good shade for me. It's a little bit more neutral toned than the medium. So if you're kind of more of a medium neutral and you have a similar skin tone to me, then I would say a medium plus is a good shade. But if possible, obviously try it on a Chanel counter. So these are 55, but in Boots at the moment they've got 15% off. So that's where I got it from, so that I could get it at a discount. But that's everything. So I did do a lot of shopping, like online, offline, but no shop there, is it really? This is basically a shopping channel at this point. But I hope you enjoyed seeing all of those bits. And as I say, I will see you again soon, because I've got a fashion video coming up next week. I've got H&M, I've got some more Zara pieces I want to show you in the next vlog, because I'm going to finish this vlog, I'm going to start a fresh vlog. So yeah, there's so much good stuff coming up. But let me know how you guys are. As I say, I hope you've enjoyed and you're enjoying the summer so far as well, because it's been so beautiful, the weather. Thank you for watching. I love you all millions, and I'll see you again soon in my next video. Bye guys.